is Talk for Glory episode 151. We are freshly off of WrestleMania 39. We are freshly off of the Raw after Mania. We are freshly off of the AEW after WrestleMania. But now that WrestleMania season's over, whatever AEW does, season's over, we still have Cinderella season. But before all that, we have New Japan Pro Wrestling Sakura Genesis. The aftermath of all these great shows after WrestleMania. But before we dive into Sakura Genesis and the predictions of each match, introductions are always a must. I'm Enigma before. This is episode 151 of the New Japan Pro Wrestling Sakura Genesis predictions. So as you guys may already know, Talk for Glory doesn't go by whatever show's card order is there. It is by Talk for Glory's order. So to start us off, we have, for the New Japan Pro Wrestling World TV Championship, it is the future ace, the maybe Tanahashi's kid, Shota, Shooter, Shota Umino versus the man that'll protect us from warm beer, the man that'll save us from warm beer, absolute pure attackers, New Japan Pro Wrestling World Television Champion, the first ever, Zack Sabre Jr. So guys, for this match, you'd assume there's going to be a lot of technique. And to that, I must agree. There's going to be a bunch of technique. There's going to be a bunch of, how do I say this? There's going to be a bunch of Zack Sabre being Zack Sabre Jr., better than Bryan Danielson, as I always say. And then there's Shota Umino. Many to believe the next Hiroshi Tanahashi of Stardom. Oh, god damn it. I'm already reading the comments. The next Hiroshi Tanahashi of New Japan Pro Wrestling. But can he out-wrestle the GOAT, the Noodle Man, Tekkers himself, Zack Sabre Jr.? I don't think so. So in 15 minutes, I say this match goes 12. I think Zack gets the W here, continuing his fun run as TV champ. And guys, I see those comments, and I think you guys are going to like where I place the match that there's a riot apparently about. You guys are going to like where that match is placed. But next up on our match card, also guys, I know if you guys go on the New Japan Pro Wrestling website, there's a lot more matches. There's like 50 other tag matches that have no real meaning, or it's just there to be there. I'm only covering the championship matches, so this may be a speed run. This may be a long one, depending on which one I talk about. This match I'm going to talk about for a while. We have the man that just can't stay in a faction for more than 5 minutes. We have Ozzy's Own, and it's not Ozzy Open, former IWGP Tag Team Champion, Junior Tag Team Champion, former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, now new member of TMDK, the mighty Don't Kneel, Robbie Eagles, the Sniper of the Sky, versus, dear God, you better not win Best of Super Juniors. I pray to God you don't. We have the Junior Heavyweight of Los Ingobernables de Japón. We have Ticking Time Bomb, Walking Flight Hazard himself, Hiromu Takahashi. Wait a minute. Yeah, guys, I'm watching those comments, guys. You guys are flying. But I like Robbie for what he does. He's excellent at limb targeting, and I enjoy that in wrestling. I enjoy that in wrestling. I enjoy limb targeting for submission specialists. It's kind of boring for me to know that your finisher is a submission and you do no limb targeting of, that sorts. Like I say for, easy example, Bobby Lashley, tremendous athlete, amazing. His finisher is the Hurt Lock, the Master Lock. but he does no real damage to the spine, or at least to like my knowledge, or like the back muscles. But when I watch someone like Hiroshi Tanahashi hitting dragon screws every 30 seconds and then he puts you in a Texas cloverleaf, to me that's some real limb targeting. Hell, I'll even give it to Dolph Ziggler back when the sleeper hold was his finisher, as Jack Swagger when he was doing the ankle lock. So I just really enjoy limb targeting on Robbie Eagles' side. How do I think this match is going to go? I'm hoping it at least goes 20 minutes. I've been like praying that junior heavyweight title matches go from 30-minute long to 20 minutes. Like they should have like a 20-minute timer. Junior heavyweight should probably go even 15, just to show how fast they can go. My turn to start. Oh my god. So you guys know that we normally like to read comments here on Top Floor at the co-main event, but because there's so many flying, I just can't ignore them all. But yeah, back to what I was saying about Robbie Eagles and his mastery of limb targeting, and how I hope Hiromu doesn't lose just to win Best of Super Juniors, because dear God, if he does, I think I'm going to lose it. I think I am genuinely going to lose it if Hiromu wins one more Best of Super Juniors. But be all and end all, to avoid Hiromu winning 5 or 6 times now, I got Hiromu Takahashi winning this, and hopefully only scoring like 6 points in Best of Super Juniors. Speaking of which, Best of Super Juniors video coming on the miniseries. Now to move on to our next match, featuring the tag team champions that nobody really asked for. The tag team champions that we didn't actually want to face FTR at Wrestle Kingdom. It is Bishamon, Hiroki Goto, and Yoshihashi. For you guys that know, I don't like Chaos as much. Versus, you guys already know, the real Aussies. Mark Davis, Kyle Fletcher, Aussie Open, your next IWGP Tag Team Champions. There's not enough I can say in this match. I enjoyed their match in World Tag League. I enjoyed their match in World Tag League Finals. To see them go a third time, I am all for it. I want to see these guys. Hell, I want them to go to a 30-minute time limit draw. As much as I rib on Hiroki Goto and Yoshihashi, I enjoy them singles-wise. Yoshihashi is probably the definition of fighting spirit, and I would not mind him going for like the Never title after he's done teaming with Goto, Ishii, and anyone else he can team with. And as for Kyle Fletcher and Mark Davis. Sorry guys, I'm just like right now reading through the comments because I gotta go through them after this. These guys are Aussie Open. They have not just been in New Japan Pro Wrestling. They've also been in AEW. They've faced the Young Bucks. They were in Ring of Honor. They just finished doing a ladder match. They were in Impact Wrestling. I know not a lot of people watch Impact, but hey, they were somewhere. Aussie Open don't just tour the world. They run the world. You guys already know this. It's United Empire, so crowns up. There we go. I see that Aussie Open comment, and I fucking love it. Oh, so I see that there's a lot of comments. I know there's a riot coming, but if you guys want, you guys can start a riot by just spamming the crowns emoji, and I would love that. So if you guys want, you guys can just throw up the crown, just crowns up at all times. And then I know when the real riot's going to come. But I like Bishamon being chasers, less so champions. Because it just feels like that's the final thing that they got to do. Just win the titles and boom, that's it. We're done. Call it a day. Pack it up. Kyle Fletcher, Mark Davis, former New Japan Strong Openweight Tag Team Champions, Rev Pro British Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. Again, touring the world, United Empire. All they're missing is the success of, IWGP Tag Team Gold. And it's not like they haven't done it. They've beaten the tag champs. They've beaten Yoshihashi. They've beaten Goto. Kyle Fletcher. Oh my God, there's a Crowns Up ride. I love this. Actually, perfect. Guys, keep spamming the crowns because I got to be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back, and I'm sorry. And yeah, I see those spams, and I fucking love it. I fucking love this stream now. But, like I've been going back and forth about Hiroki Goto, Yoshi, Bisherman. I've also been saying Fisherman for at least a month now instead of Bisherman. So that's another botch by me. If someone knows, oh my God, the spam of the crowns just keeps going. I love this. If someone like knows the story behind like why they're called Bisherman, let me know. And as for the spamming of the crowns, I fucking love it. But, you know, you guys are spamming the crowns. I'm always saying crowns up. I think we all know who has to win. It has to be Aussie Open, Mark Davis, Kyle Fletcher, and then they can go challenge the Motor City Machine Guns, beat their ass. Chris Bay and Inevitable Ace Austin, beat their ass. Hell, go for junior tag. No, wait, no, that's Catch 2-2. So after all this, we'll have Junior Gold. United Empire will have Junior Gold. Then they'll have Heavyweight Gold. And then let's see where we go during Best of Super Juniors. Again, guys, Talk for Glory miniseries. So on Spotify, we'll be talking about Best of Super Juniors. Fisherman sounds better. Thanks, Hendrix. Again, still wondering why it's called Bisherman. But, guys, it's time for the co-main event. So, and I know I'm kind of speed running it, but thank you everyone that's already been active in only about almost 15 minutes. So what I want to do is let you know where you guys can find myself and Young Smooth, even though he's not here. So look at the screen, guys. As you can see, you can follow us on Young Smooth TFG, Enigma _V4 _ Enigma _V4, Enigma period V4, and Enigma _V4 _. But so you guys can follow us on those socials. And it's time for the co-main event, guys. And I know you guys see that there's 2 championship matches that I haven't talked about yet. So which one do you guys think will be the co-main event? Oh, wait. Of course it's this, because I fucking hate Okada. But anyways, it is for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. It is boring, repetitive, constantly winning the title, constantly winning the G1. Mandatory 25 to 30 minute plus minute matches. Rainmaker. I'm tired of the rain, guys. Pretty sure I've gone through 20 umbrellas at this point. Kazuchika Okada versus Stoneface. No emotion. Now a part of Just 5 Guys. Why am I magically hungry? SANADA. So, guys, what I wanted to do originally when I turned on this live was make this the opener, but even I know that's a disrespect to the world title itself. But oh, actually, wait, since it is the co-main event, I do have to read the comments. So let me go all the way to the top and see what everyone's been saying. I see the riot started off. Fuck that belt. Yep, the riot started. Boo, fuck that belt. Azumi can't spell her own name. TMDK, amen. Of starting, yeah, you caught me with that botch, Hendrick. Robbie, obviously at the end. Let's go, Zack Sabre Jr. Chicken. My turn to start a riot. Go for it, Judo. I keep doing it in yours. Oh, I just gotta say, I fucking love that the Azumi Respect Empire's here. Just rating my comments. It's the funniest thing ever. And then I see the spamming of the crowns, what I've always wanted. God, I love this. Also, if you're new to Talk for Glory's comment sections, welcome to Talk for Glory. I know it's the middle of the day, guys, but I'm glad that we have people being active. We've had about 5 viewers here, appreciating every single one of you. Bishamon is a patron of warriors in the Buddhist religion. Oh, thank you, Juno. Now I know why it's called Bishamon. Still gonna call it Fisherman, but hey, I am brain. This is chicken. We're gonna talk about the Stardom GOAT Iwatani Mayu soon. KQ. F Okada. All my homies hate Okada. Paid for my V4 Enterprises. Rainmaker. Chicken. This is brain. Okay, so we're all right. Now that I've read those comments, now let's talk about this match. So I have seen Okada versus SANADA way too many times in my life. I have seen them in the New Japan Cup finals. I have seen them, I believe, what was it called? It was either called the Danteku Show or it was called Sakura Genesis. But I've seen them face there. I've seen them face in the G1. And the whole concept of SANADA can't win the big one, I'm not going to lie, it kind of sticks here as well. Just because you're in a new faction followed by, totally not Suzuki Gun, and it went from just four guys to now, just 4 guys and now just 5 guys. And again, I guess you guys must be sponsored by 5 guys. Do I think SANADA is a world champion material? Hell, I don't even think SANADA is a leader material. His whole concept of LIJ held him back, but Shingo Takagi won the IWGP World Heavyweight title, a title that Naito has yet to win. Just shows that maybe Naito was in second and Shingo was on top. Maybe there was no power system in LIJ. Maybe SANADA was just complacent as a tag team guy. But here at Talk for Glory, normally we talk with our biases, and I don't like Okada, as you guys already know. But it would be idiotic of me to assume that Kazuchika Okada would lose to just 5 guys SANADA, especially just because he's in a new faction, just because he has a new look. It's still stone-faced, it's still emotionless, it's still bored SANADA. Tomorrow will just be another day in the office for Okada. Show up, Rainmaker, 1, 2, 3, especially after he bitched Noah. For you guys that watch that Pro Wrestling Noah show, tell me what your thoughts about it and how Okada just decimating their world champion made you feel or think. But I gotta go with Okada in this one. Again, I may not like him, but I'm not stupid. It's the same thing I got with Charlotte Flair, guys. She may not be everyone's favorite, but you can't ignore her talents. Okada is just that man on top for now. Keyword, for now. But SANADA ain't the guy either. If you guys really want to know who I believe will be the guy to dethrone, stop the reign, you guys will have to just wait and see. But now you guys already know, and this is where the real spam can start. The main event. It is the Wild Heart She's pretty cool. Hell, some Stardom fans think she's pretty cool. She constantly ranks within the top 10 of a power rankings video. Because anything outside of that is just absolute blasphemy. She likes teaming with a bear. She almost won the Wonder of Stardom title from Sai Kamitani. It is HAZUKI versus the defending IWGP Women's Champion. Call her whatever you want. Call her the boss. Call her the blueprint. Call her the standard bearer. Call her Mercedes. Call her Sasha Banks. The CEO of quote-unquote women's wrestling, Mercedes Moné, versus, and I think you guys already know where this intro is going. For you guys that follow the Tough for Glory, for you guys that follow the Tough for Glory miniseries, I believe you guys already know that this is going to take such a long intro. So go grab a cup of coffee, just go do something, because this intro will be a while. So guys, facing HAZUKI, facing Mercedes Moné. I think we all know where I'm going with this. I'm sorry, I'm just delaying this. It's so fun. But facing them will be the high-speed genius, the high-speed goat, the young prodigy, the young ace, Stardom fans' public enemy number one, the queen we love, the queen we need, the queen we deserve. She's 20 years old. She's better than your favorites. There is a respect empire devoted to her, created for her. You guys know it is not AZM, you fucks. It is Azumi. So, God, I love that intro. So my thoughts on this main event, on this, you know what I wish? I wish that we could spam those flags. God, I love that. But how I feel about this match, I was begging, praying, whatever, that we would get Mercedes versus Azumi 1v1 just so she can speed blitz her. But because I saw HAZUKI versus Sai Kamitani, I am nowhere near against this. I saw HAZUKI versus Azumi in the Cinderella, and I was just absolutely ready for this triple threat. So for you guys that know, wait. There we go. Sorry, got a text. But for you guys that know how good HAZUKI is, how much of a wide heart she is, for how much Mercedes Moné is good. Again, I rank her in my third, sometimes fourth favorite member of the Horsewomen. Most of the time, she just sticks to third. But you guys know how good Azumi is, so let me just run down everyone. As I watched that 1v1 for the Wonder of Stardom, all I could think was, God damn, HAZUKI's pretty cool. And, I just think that should be on a shirt. So to see HAZUKI now go 1v1 with Azumi and Mercedes, this has sleeper of the match guaranteed. Everyone's going to be looking at the junior title match. Be like, that's going to be great. The world title match, that's going to be great. They're going to look at the tag title match. That's going to be great. But this is a match I think everyone needs to keep their eyes on. And after that match, keep your eyes on these women, because, again, HAZUKI's pretty cool. Mercedes Moné is, to some people, she's pretty damn good. She's perfect in some people's eyes. And then there are empires that believe Azumi is the GOAT, the future icon. Speaking of icon, this is where the second right can come in, guys. The winner of this match will face the owner of Stardom. No, not Rossi. The leader of Stardom. The captain of Stardom. You know her. You love her. You can't deny her. The Stardom icon. 1/3 of the 3 daughters of Stardom. Mayu Iwatani. So now let's give a rundown of the idea of Mayu versus current IWGP Women's Champ. Mayu versus Hazuki. For you guys that watch the Bring Back the SW, dude, fuck yeah. Oh my god, I missed that title. Hell, I'm pretty sure Thekla misses that title too. Let's go through Mayu versus Hazuki. That was a really fun 5-star Grand Prix match that they had. And I know people like to view Hazuki's 5-star now as like the biggest fumble in the business. But I'm nowhere near against the idea of Hazuki and Mayu running it back, this time for IWGP Gold. Then let's go with Mayu versus Sasha Banks, Mercedes, whatever the fuck you guys want to call her. And I guess we see what happens when Icon meets Boss, Icon meets CEO, Stardom meets WWE. Guys, again, I may not sound like I'm the biggest Sasha Banks fan, but I would be a liar if I said I would not be looking forward to a match between those two. The idea of Sasha versus Mayu sounds like something only could happen in a universe mode. Something that can only happen in some Fire Pro simulation. So to have it in real life would be a dream come true to many. And all I can think about is that deserves 30 minutes. Hell, that deserves 45 minutes, even if you want to give it that. And then we have the future versus current versus present versus past. We have the leader of today versus the leader of tomorrow. We have, and this is the part you guys can spam Azumi one more time. We have the high-speed GOAT legend, the real high-speed prodigy, the real Stardom fan public enemy #1. I don't know why Judo hates her. And I love the Empire for spamming her name. You guys already know how to spell it. It's at AZM. It is Azumi versus Stardom icon Mayu Iwatani for IWGP Gold. And how amazing would it be for... How amazing would it be for Azumi to walk in to Yokohama Arena, face Mayu Iwatani for the IWGP Women's Championship while walking in as the high-speed champion? Like I've been saying since 2020 started, the 2020s will be the year of double champs. And we've had the double champs. We've had Kenny. We've had Roman. We've had Samoa Joe. We've had Mayu Iwatani before the 2020s. So maybe she's the real double champ winner. Hell, we've had New Japan be triple champs. We've had everyone holding a world title. But, so just imagine high speed one hand, IWGP one hand, the other hand, versus icon, GOAT, legend. That's not a main event for Yokohama Arena. That's a main event for Dream Queendom. But for us to get that so soon, early in the game, I don't think the Respect Empire would be against it. I don't think anyone would be, how do I say this, would be up in arms about it. So if you guys can't tell already, if the Empire can't tell already, I think we all know my pick for this triple threat winner. The winner of the IWGP Women's Championship match, I believe, will be Azumi. Then Mercedes Moné can, maybe she can go fight Kairi again. Maybe she can fight Utami. Maybe she can fight Julia. And HAZUKI, she's too cool to pretty much, she can do anything. So while we get Icon versus Legend versus Young, but we get Icon versus Young Prodigy. Could we get Icon versus CEO? Could we get Icon versus Wildheart? This is just predictions, guys. So tomorrow night or tomorrow early in the morning, all these predictions will either be true or it'll just be wishful thinking. And guys, I want to thank everyone that has been here these last 30 minutes. Whether you're new, whether you're old, fans of Talk for Glory, whether you guys see me in someone else's comment section. So thank you, KQ. Thank you, Cash Money. Thank you, Twilight. Thank you, Hendrix. Thank you, Juno, even though you're here to spread the Zumi propaganda. Thank you, Askalafos. Sorry if I said that wrong. But thank you all for tuning in to the New Japan Pro Wrestling Sakura Genesis predictions. So, guys, remember, to follow us on our socials, as you can see right here, guys. And this may not be a Stardom video. I mean, if they're old fans, they've been since like 10 subscribers, but I know this is not a Stardom video, so I kind of can't close it out like I want to, but we're going to close it out in a special way for the Azumi Respect Empire. So, remember, guys, drop a like, drop a sub, comment whenever you want, riot whenever you want, spam whenever you want, follow us on the socials, and not just enjoy New Japan, WWE, AEW, Impact, whatever the hell you want. Enjoy wrestling. Remember, guys, believe now, shine tomorrow, and
bow down to Azumi.